Today we've got another review on an innovative grip company called the 2THUMB. Let's get into it. Hey guys, Tyson with Golf Ascending. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Brady and I upload golf content every week. Feel free to hit that like button if you guys enjoy it. Definitely helps out the channel. But today we're reviewing 2THUMB golf grips. As mentioned before, this is another kind of innovative grip company that is, in the market, kind of like what we reviewed with Garson Golf. Which is, really cool because there's different grips for different holding methods. And one thing with this one specifically, you kind of see it in the name 2THUMB. And I think really the underlining message here with 2THUMB is, you've got a place to put both thumbs on top that rest in a really nice position that's comfortable and puts your arms and hands in the right place. They've got a wide range of grips and lengths, a couple different shapes, but all of them kind of share the same, trait where you can rest those thumbs on top. Today for this review, primarily I'm going to stick with the OG grip because that's kind of their bread and butter. But yeah, so let's hop into it. So right off the bat, you guys see, as far as color scheme goes, they are in their kind of logoed colors, white, black, and orange. If they have a really kind of nice branding to it. The one thing that I would say maybe as like a negative there is that, if you want a more personalized colored grip, you're not going to get that with these guys. These guys, as a brand, seem like they are trusting in what they have as kind of like, the product, the name behind the product, and they're really advocating on, you have this grip because it works. Now, on their website, what's really kind of cool about this, I mentioned that they, have different style grips for different style holding methods, and what's really cool is that they almost have like a quiz type feature where you can say how you hold the grip. Do you hold it left hand low, right hand low? Do you go prayer hands? Do you go traditional kind of interlock, that type of thing? And then from there they ask you, what's your arc like? Are you a straight back, straight through? Do you have a big arc? Do you have something kind of in the middle there? And after you take, this quiz, and there's a few other questions as well, they narrow it down to like 4 grips or so that you can choose from. And I think as a customer and as someone who's looking to get what's right, I think that this system is really nice, that they kind of are helping you understand which grips to buy with just very limited information given. One grip method that I mentioned there was the prayer hands, and this grip method is kind of the reason why I reached out to 2THUMB. Is this grip method always kind of intrigued me a little bit. Like, you see the prayer hands, you see these people that come in here like this with their 2 thumbs on top, and because of that holding method, it kind of brings everything in, and you're right down the middle of your body, and you can make a nice little pendulum stroke. And so I was excited to throw this on a putter and to see what that was all about. And so we got a few grips sent to us by the guys at 2THUMB, and I picked a few of them up, and I was like, okay, let's go with this one. This one kind of feels like this would be a winner for me as far as my hand shape goes and everything like that. So I have on this putter, I've got the OG Light 35, and the 35 stands for the different widths. I also have on a different putter, we've got the 31, so it kind of ranges from there. But I got the 35 here on this putter, and you really do see it when it's installed. You got that flat part on top, and you're able to kind of rest those thumbs there like really nice and easy because it's a big flat surface. Now, something that I found, and maybe it's just the prayer method of putting that just didn't quite work for me, was I felt like I had a hard time like interlocking my fingers, and maybe it's because I've got sausage fingers or something, but I couldn't get to that position quick enough and like with ease, I guess, and comfort that I could just a standard grip. But I did try it a few times, and the way that I kind of did it, crossed them up like this, and then I had the index fingers running along the side, and then the palms just off the flat part on the sides right here. And then you rest the thumbs here, and what this does, like I was saying, it's, when you bring it in, you're doing that little prayer style. Just go back and forth. And it is a very stable way of putting, but I believe that it's better if people have more flexible fingers, I guess, to be able to kind of lock it out and kind of hold it, you know, like a, you know, little Bravo type of a thing. So after trying that, you know, it was really cool, but I found, you know what, for me, this grip wouldn't work out with that method just because my hands aren't going to make the prayer methods work. So I actually found with this to do kind of more of a standard, but come in with my trail arm, just kind of wrap around it and still have the 2 index fingers on the side. And I found that the 2 fingers on the side kind of gave it a little bit more stability, and I could kind of bring it in and do the same thing, and it was really stable, and I really liked it. But let's hop over to the putting green and kind of show you guys my setup and kind of how it felt, and then I can give you guys my overall review on it. So let's head over there. All right, guys, so I just want to talk about the families of grips that we have here with the 2THUMB. So the first one I want to talk about is the OG. So the OG is what I figure to be kind of the most versatile grip. And what we have here, kind of what I mentioned, is we got that nice flat top and straight sides as well. So that prism-like shape. And within this family, we've got some that are shorter and some that are longer, as you can see right here. One other slight difference that you can get in an OG is a tapered. As you can see right here, it tapers off toward the bottom. You see that right there. What's really nice about these grips too is if you ever are curious about which one you have, they do say on the labeling what they are. So right here we've got the OG light tapered, and this is 43, which is talking about the width right here. So 43, as you can see, you've got another 43 non-tapered. This one's slightly smaller, the 39, 35. This is a 39 long, as you guys can see. And we've got a 31. So really just depends on what size you want and kind of what, if you want it tapered or non-tapered. That is the OG. Moving over here into the Octotech. Really the main thing about this one is you can see the shape. It's an octagon shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. This one reminds me a lot of the Garson the Garson Ultimate grip, but just a little bit of different shaping in your hands. So we've got different sizes in that as well. Pistol, this one to me kind of just looks like the home plate, like a baseball. It kind of tapers down, which is supposed to kind of get your hands in. A lot like Garson in the Quad Tour. It's got that angling right there. But enough flat space on the top to put your fingers. Again, comes in varying sizes. And then lastly, the Snug, I guess the Snug 2.0. This one, the difference is it's a little bit more round off the bottom and then flat on the top. So if you don't like kind of the harsh angles of the OG, the Snug is probably for you. It's just got that more natural round on the bottom that you could hold into your fingers. So again, with the Snug, we've got different sizing right here. Long and different widths. All right, so overall, I found a lot of really good success with the 2THUMB. For me personally, the prayer hands just wasn't going to work, but it is something to be noted that it is big enough on top that you could do that. There's enough space here, there's enough real estate. I found, like I was saying earlier, kind of take more traditional grip. I got my finger on the side here, and then just take this trail arm and kind of grab it on top here and go like that. And I found it to be really stable. One thing that I did note after trying this on a couple other putters, the bigger the grip, I found it was better on a heavier headed putter. As you guys can see, I've got this one here. It's more of like your answer style putter, your answer style blade. I did stick the smaller one on here, and as far as like weighting goes and feel, this felt better for like an answer style. This was the 31. And even with the smaller one, you still had a lot of room to put your thumbs on. Again, you know, kind of take the grip like this, got my index finger up here, and just grab it here, and I've got plenty of room with the thumbs, and can do the same thing. But overall, really stable grip. You know, if you like resting the thumbs on top and you like more real estate on top, this is something that I would definitely take a look at. Feel-wise, material, you know, this is exactly like, you know, the Super Stroke kind of leather feeling, same kind of material there on that. I did find that the edges, like the flat edges, were nice. Kind of reminded me of the Garson, how they kind of formed a spot for your elbows and arms to sit, and I really liked that. But overall, very stable grip. My only complaint at this point, I think, would be my color options just aren't there. You know, right now I've got this green shaft on this putter, and you know, with the orange and white, I'm looking a little Irish, I feel like, here. I don't know if I could rep that right now, but anyways, I think it's a really good grip, something definitely to check out if you want, you know, something a little bit wider, and it does put the hands in the right positions. So 2THUMB grips, guys, definitely check them out. Definitely the quality there. I don't know if I mentioned before, the price on these guys is about $35, so pretty standard, you know, for a grip these days. So anyways, if you guys like the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe. Me and Brady upload golf content every week, and we'll see you next time.